If you're in a situation right now where you cannot be yourself, I guarantee that you are unhappy. What's going on, world? Brian Wright here, and you're now tuned into the Brian Wright Radio Show, where we offer value in the form of content that'll help you change your mindset, change your life, and become the best version of yourself. No matter what religion, race, creed, sexual orientation, none of that stuff matters, because at the end of the day, we are all the human race. My goal is to tap into this source and deliver this message, and hopefully you can gain something from it that you can apply to your life, and you can take it out into the world and serve it and leave it a better place than we found it. That is the purpose of this channel. Thank y'all for tuning in. So today I went walking for ideas, and the topic that came to mind is a good one. And this topic is called the cost of not being you. Now, I fell victim to this majority of my life. And it's sad to say that now that I'm 34, I'm actually understanding who I am. And I'm at a point in my life where if you can't accept me, then we ain't got no business talking, because I love me. And I'm not going to compromise who I am to be with anyone, to be a part of any social circle or anything of that nature, because I've learned that not being you is exhausting, and you have to tell a bunch of lies, and you have to cover up those lies with more lies till eventually you implode, because I don't care who you are. You can't be anybody but yourself for so long. And that's the message of today. We've been looking all around for answers about how we can upgrade our lives, how we can be successful in life, how we can hit majority of our goals. And when you look at the external factors of it, there's so much to tell you what you need to do in order to be successful. But the more I grow into who I am, I'm learning that all you have to do in order to be successful is just be you. And that's because our authenticity is our superpower. The only thing that makes you unique is that you're one of a kind. There's no one else like you on this planet. But our problem is our society teaches us to look outward when we really should be looking inward and find out what we're good at and find out what we love to do. I believe everyone was sent to earth with a gift, and it's our responsibility to find out what that gift is and exercise it. And in doing so, we can attract all the things that we need. But you know why we don't do it? Because since childhood, we've been taught to follow the crowd and to be a part of the group. And most groups out there are the blind leading the blind. People who don't know who they are, but they're trying to tell you who to be. And I'm telling you right now, in order to be successful, you're going to have to get away from them people. You're going to have to be you. There is no one else like you on this planet. So being somebody else is not going to benefit you. And for the people that can relate, not being yourself can be very exhausting. And it's not something that you can sustain long term, because you can't outperform a false identity. The real you will have to come out eventually, because that's who you were born to be. If you're in a situation right now where you cannot be yourself, I guarantee that you are unhappy. It doesn't matter how much money you have. It doesn't matter how good it looks on social media. It doesn't matter how good her or him looks on your arm. If you're not being yourself, then it's not going to be sustainable long term. Be you, because everyone else is already taken. Have you ever noticed that the people that look at an industry and go, how can I change this up? How can I implement a new idea, are the ones that the spoils go to? Because they understand that duplicating the same thing is going to get you the same results. But if I sound different, if I bring something different to the marketplace, then I'm going to be successful. And that's the way that you have to operate. And it's inside of you, that uniqueness that can bring it to the surface. You have something different to bring to society. I'm not going to stop until I convince every last one of you that that is the case. But because we're always taught, no, it can't be us. We can't do that. No one's ever done it. No, it's your job to do it. But in order for you to do it, you're going to have to be yourself. Stop denying yourself. Stop denying your gifts. Stop denying the ability that God gave you. You are enough. I want y'all to place that in the comment section right now. Say, I am enough. You have everything that you need already, but you just have to work it. Because when you work it, that's when you're going to attract the people that it's meant for. And that's going to help you get it out there. Right now, YouTube is helping me get myself out there. I've always been told that I'm a good motivator. I've always been told that I'm a good mentor. But now I get to put it on full display for the world. And I'm exercising it every day until I achieve my mission, which is people coming back with stories about how this content turned them into the best version of themselves. And I'm not doing nothing but being me. But there were times when I didn't want to be me because I was afraid about what people would say, because I was afraid to tell them about my ideas that are out of this world, and I knew they would shoot them down because I knew they would tell me that it wouldn't work. But now I could care less what they think, and I'm going to do all my ideas, and I'm just going to go towards success, being the best me that I can and seeing how the world receives it. They called you weird because you were different, but that weirdness is the key to you winning. What did they deny you of as a child? What was the crazy ideas that you came up with, the things that you love to do? Because usually when you go back to your childhood, you'll know what it is. And what have you been suppressing? What are those ideas? Because they taught you that you couldn't do it being you. You can't be the next big thing, the next person who they talk about. Why can't you? Why won't you? Let this be your encouragement to do it. I believe in you. I once heard DJ Khaled in an interview one time. He says, who are we not to believe in ourselves when God believes in us? God did. So that's the attitude that we need to adopt. We are in this world, but we are not of this world. We think outside this world. And we do that by exercising our ideas, following our passions, doing what we love to do. That is what we are on earth to do what we love to do, not to work, pay bills, and die. So to all the people that have been trying multiple things in order to get ahead, you've tried real estate, you've tried stocks, you've tried MLMs, so many different avenues to create revenue for yourself. And you might have made some money in it, but it wasn't truly what you wanted to do because it wasn't you. How about you try being you now? How about you to figure out what those gifts are, how you can monetize them and live life on your terms and not doing what everyone else is doing? Because it works, but you're going to have to work it. And you might have to do labor without seeing any compensation in the beginning. But eventually, the value that you add, the compensation is going to match. Until then, we are figuring out who we are, what we're good at, and getting better at that every day. That's what I encourage you to do. And I'll close with this. The moment you stop hiding who you are is the moment you unlock who you're meant to become. Because success doesn't come from fitting in. It comes from standing out by being real. So be yourself. Be real. Share your story. Share your idea. You'll be surprised where it gets you. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell to be notified when another video is going out. I appreciate y'all for listening. This is the Brian Wright Radio Show. Gone.